Hey, what is going on, guys? 6Alic here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my classes that I use in Black Ops 2, and I'm going to be explaining to you how I use them effectively to raise my KD and to rank up quick. And as you can see right here, I am a level 55, and a lot of people have prestiged already, and this is probably a little too late to be putting out this video, but I figure anybody that would be watching it hopefully would find it helpful, because these are some classes that I really found that are helpful in this game. And by the way, I am not prestiging. I don't see any point to in this game. It's something I usually don't do. I've never done this before, but anyway, let's take a look at my classes. So right here, let's start at the top. I have my primary as the PDW-57. It's probably one of my most used guns. It's definitely my most used submachine gun. I really enjoy using it, and I highly recommend using silencer on all of your submachine guns because it's highly effective and not really. It I don't know how else to put this. It helps out a lot. First of all, because nobody can see you on the mini map, your bullets, and if you run Ghost with that, as I'll get to in a minute, it really does help out a lot. And then you have foregrip to help with your aim, so it really does help out a lot to use both of those together on your submachine guns. And yeah, so first thing I want to say, pretty much for all my classes, you're going to see my perk 1. I have two first perks, and that's going to be Flak Jacket and Ghost. A lot of commentators I've seen, they do talk about it. They do pretty much the same thing. They use Flak Jacket and Ghost, and I can tell you why they do that. Flak Jacket, obviously, there's so many grenades in this game. It's unbelievable. There's so many explosives, and I really, really recommend you use Flak Jacket on all of your classes. And unless you're a level 55, you don't have Ghost, and I highly recommend you use that as well because there's so many UAVs. A lot of people are realizing those higher up score streaks are too hard to get like consistently, and so a lot of people are going to be using UAVs. So try to use both of those. Use the perk 1 Greed, and my second perk is going to be Scavenger. You're going to see that on basically all my classes as well, primarily because I use the C4. A lot of people use the C4, and it's not gay to use it because it is really good. It's not what I would say overpowered. It's just a really effective, lethal weapon, I guess you could say, and it's better than the grenades and the Semtexes and all that jazz. The claymores, obviously, they suck in this game. I honestly haven't been killed by one because I don't think anybody uses them. So next I have my shock charge. I'm probably going to make a video showing you some tips on how to use the shock charges. I'm sure a lot of you know how they work and all that, how they like electrocute the enemy, but I actually have some good strategies to use with those, and I'll probably upload a gameplay sometime this week or next week showing you guys how I use them, and it really does help a lot. But anyway, I spent a lot of time talking about just this one class, but let's move on to the next one. I won't take as long. This one is the AN-94, which I obviously just unlocked. It says level 3. It's not that great of a weapon about how some people made it out to be. It's a good weapon, but there are better weapons in the game, and I'll get to that in just a moment. I actually have a assault rifle coming out that I believe to be, it is better than the AN-94. Maybe I'm just saying that because I haven't used it long enough, but anyway, these are the attachments that I use on it and all that. I have the quick draw handle, obviously, because I want to aim down the sights a little faster, and it's not really a hip-firing weapon, so you're gonna want to use quick draw. My secondary is the B23R, and it's the 3-burst pistol. It's really effective whenever you're out of ammo and don't have time to reload. And close quarters, it's a really good pistol to use. Also, I'm using the perk 1 Greed. I'm not going to go into why I'm using Ghost and Flak Jacket because I just explained that, as well as Scavenger. And I believe I did not explain one thing on my last class. I'm using Dexterity. That's self-explanatory because I want to climb up windows and through all that stuff quickly. It does help out a lot. And my third perk is going to be either Dexterity or Tactical Mask for all of my classes. But Tactical Mask, I think it's a little bit more effective because there's a lot of stuns in this game as well. And it does help out a lot with that. And once again, I have the C4 and the shock charge. My third class is kind of a mess around class, but also a campy kind of class. I don't want to say campy is the word for it, but as you can see here, it's set up like a quick scoping class almost. I've got my combat axe and 2 shock charges, a ballistic knife, and I'm not sure what that attachment does. I believe it helps with the aim. It doesn't like move around as much. I'm not sure. I haven't really used this too much. Fast hands. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but I wouldn't recommend using fast hands on any other class because I have used it before and it really doesn't seem to help compared to the other ones. But yeah, that's pretty much my sniping class. For my fourth class, this is also a great weapon to use, especially on a map. I find it very effective on the map Raid. It's the one with the Lamborghinis and stuff, if you know what I'm talking about. It's got the fast mag and the suppressor. I'm not using the foregrip on this one because I hip fire a lot with this weapon, and the suppressor, like I just explained on my first class, you don't want to be seen on the map. And for my secondary, once again, the B23R, I'm not going to go into that again. Cold-blooded, I was just screwing around with the perks and stuff, trying out different stuff, so I don't recommend using cold-blooded or dead silence, actually. Dead silence does not do anything at all in this game. I'm pretty darn sure it doesn't, and I recommend using dexterity or tactical mask. Because the footsteps are a lot different in this game. Dead silence, no matter what headset you're using, it's really not going to help. I have aspirated 40s, and I really don't see a difference, so don't run Dead Silence. And once again, the C4. And on to my last class. This is what I believe to be possibly the best assault rifle in the game. And best yet, it's one of the first ones that you unlock. Not like the first one, but one of them. You unlock it pretty early, I believe somewhere in like the 30s, early 30s, I'm not sure. And the reflex sight, you're going to want to run that because the iron sights are a little awkward on it, but the red dot helps out a lot, and the fast mags, you're going to want that as well to reload faster, obviously. And perks are pretty much the same: dexterity, flak jacket goes scavenger, C4 is going to be run on every class, by the way, and I'm running concussion grenades on this. But anyway, these are my 3 classes. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope they help you out. It does help raise your KDs. Let me tell you, they're probably the best classes you can use in this game, but that's just my opinion, and we all have different opinions, obviously. But if you enjoyed and find these tips helpful, if you try them out or any of that, please be sure to tell me, and I'd really appreciate it. And also leave a like rating on this video. That would also be much appreciated, and I will catch you all later.